Hi, this is Clara, and I thought I'd make a video showing how I made Christmas ornaments for my friends and family this year for Christmas. So right here I'm just covering this tiny canvas that I got at Michael's. I'm sure all arts and crafts stores have them. And that's just some Martha Stewart craft paint because it's all I had. And I put 3 coats of the gold paint on it to kind of give it an even coating. This is just the first coat. You can see how it's all splotchy and imperfect. This is the second coat I'm putting on to just kind of make it more even, and it's getting really shiny now. I had put some gold highlights on the original ones. I painted the backgrounds yellow and just used the gold for highlights, and it just wasn't enough gold. I like to get the edges just to give it a rounder look, so it's shiny from all angles. And this is the last coat. And now you can see it's pretty even. Just kind of camouflaging the brush strokes to give it a nice flat surface to paint on, nice and even. And that's the end of the third coat. Now it's all ready to paint on. It's so shiny. I don't have a green paint, so I'm just using my Windsor blue from Windsor and Newton and my Grumbacher cadmium yellow hue. It's not real cadmium, which is okay. And my titanium white. I just wet my brush to make it easier to get the paint onto. And now I'm just going to paint some little holly leaves on it. I thought they were pretty cute against the gold. Just a nice simple design that would have some contrast. It doesn't really have to be perfect. I've painted a few of these little canvases before, but this is the first time I've tried making them into ornaments. It had never really occurred to me before. The first one I painted, they were too small. They were just really small. I should have drawn them in before I painted them. But you live and learn. I was trying to give them some nice sharp corners and edges. And now I'm just mixing a lighter color for the highlights. And again, I'm not trying to make it perfect, they're just kind of cute. And a little shadow on the other side. And now for the holly berries, I've got my Windsor and Newton cadmium red hue. I start to go in with just the red, and the green was still showing through, so I added a little white to it to make it more opaque, and then later I go in with a second coat of pure red to make it opaque. So now those are dry, and there's the second coat I'm adding, and now they're bright red, and they stand out a lot better. And then I just take some straight white while the red is still dry and put on some highlights. And I used my stickles in Mystic Green to give some shimmer to the holly leaves. And I would probably varnish this. I've varnished all of the ones that I made for my friends and family. I don't show it on here because it just takes a long time. But just to make sure that they last a long time, a couple of coats of varnish never hurts. Just to keep the glitter on and everything. I'm just kind of painting it on with my paintbrush so I don't have any weird clumps anywhere. And now it's all glittery. And now I'm cutting some twine to make the string. That's all dry. It was a little gunky. And then after I put the string on, I cover it with some Christmassy washi tape to clean up where the string connects and make it look a little more professional. And the glue also helps the washi tape stay on. This washi tape isn't really sticky. And of course, you have to sign it. Because if this is going to be a family heirloom, they're going to want to know when it was made and by who. And there's the finished one. Thank you guys so much for watching.